Blaine, listen, I need to talk to you about something.
What is it?
Well, I spoke with Jerry last night. He told me a trial date had been set.
Oh, when is it?
It's next Tuesday.
So soon?
Yeah.
I knew it was coming, but I didn't think it would be this quick.
Well, you know, whenever Zachary Colton gets something on his mind, he has a way of getting it done, and fast. Here, hang a second. Rick, come on in. Listen, about that call this morning.
Sorry about the time. I didn't know it was that early.
No, it's okay. You know, as cops, we're used to all kinds of crazy hours.
We've got a lot in common with interns.
Yeah, anyway, I rushed down to the police station. I got it.
Got what?
This police report. Rick wants to go over the complete file of Jordan's murder.
Sorry.
Hey, that's all right. I mean, that's what it was, so. Why do you want to see the police report anyway?
Well, when I saw the medical information in it, I wasn't satisfied, so I wanted to check it again.
Why? It's the same information.
Maybe, but maybe I overlooked something the first time.
Oh, come on. Who are we kidding?
Well, Blaine, it's worth a try. I mean, Rick might be right.
I know. I appreciate everything you're doing for me.
Yeah, well, I hope I can do something.
But no matter what happens, I want you to know that we're all very grateful for your concern.
Forget it. Look, I'll see what I can do with this, and then I'll get back to either you or Jerry. Maybe I'll have some good news.
I wish I could believe that. But I don't think there's anything in there that can help me now.
Well, perhaps not, but then you never can tell.
Mr. Cory, I think I've been able to gather together some pretty worthwhile information. I've detailed both Mrs. Cory's and Blake's activities very carefully in this dossier.
Do you have evidence there that my wife and Blake slept together during this time?
Well, of course, that's almost impossible to prove 100%. But I do know that he spent the night there on several occasions.
You're sure of that?
Absolutely positive. I barely let them out of my sight the whole time. Blake was seen coming out of her place, and I've managed to gather together a little insurance also on my information.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I couldn't resist the opportunity to snap this. Now, they set themselves up pretty good for that. And there's also something else. Remember I told you that Blake's been hanging around the connection a lot. Seems as though he works there. Well, Jess Cooper's been hanging out there, too. I think we can make a connection to organized crime somehow.
In your opinion, does this file have enough proof to warrant the assumption that I'll gain custody of my daughter?
Most of the time in a case like this, the people involved, I mean the people like your wife, are generally pretty careful. It's very hard to get a handle on the things that they're up to. A lot of sneaking around and all that.
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, this one's been pretty easy.
It is puzzling.
What?
Nothing. I'm just surprised that you were able to put together so much so quickly.
Well, as I said, it surprised me a little bit, too.
I want you to give me an educated guess. Based on your previous experience with this sort of thing, and the amount of evidence that you have now, what do you think my chances are to get custody of my child?
Well, based on what I have in this folder, I think you have a solid case. A very solid case.
Hi. There you are.
Hey, where'd you expect to find me?
I wasn't really sure. I thought you might be over here, or you might be over at the connection.
You should have phoned.
Well, just wanted to see you as quick as I could.
As you can see, I'm working.
Hard as usual.
Yeah, well, somebody's got to run this place after the mess that happened here in this city lately.
Hey, you mean because of Jordan Scott's murder?
Among other things.
Don't worry about that now. Company always manages to take care of things eventually.
I'm sorry, Melissa, but I've got to deal with the right now.
Well, you know, after I have been looking all over town for you, Jason, the least you could do is give me a couple of minutes. I wanted to see you.
Did you, Melissa? Did you really?
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
Yes, of course I did. Especially after last night. Where were you? I thought you must have gotten angry over something, and that's why you didn't come. But I didn't even know why or what was wrong.
Where was I? Shouldn't I be asking you that question? I think you're a little confused, Melissa. I waited and waited for you to come back to the connection last night. And when the waiting got to be ridiculous, when I realized you weren't going to show up, I left.
Well, we had decided to meet at my place.
No.
Didn't?
No.
Oh, yes.
We specifically said we'd meet at the connection after it closed.
Oh, no. No? Are you sure? I'm sorry, I just misunderstood you then. Can you forgive me?
You mean you were waiting for me at your place?
Yes.
Why didn't you call?
Well, I just didn't want to go begging you. I felt like a total fool.
I guess we were both wrong.
Did you really think that I would stand you up?
That's what I thought last night.
Mm-hmm. And you were wrong. And you know better than that.
Yeah, I guess I do, but, well, you know me. I've always been a little jealous. I just don't know where I stand with you.
But you know you don't have anything to be jealous of with me.
Somehow you're saying that it doesn't help.
Well, guess I'm just going to have to let my actions do all the talking. Busy tonight?
Oh, well, I gotta work as usual.
No, I'm talking about afterward.
After's fine.
Maybe you and I can get together after the last set.
You sure?
Positive. Is it okay?
How can I say no?
Good. That's just a little preview. Jason, please don't be mad at me. I don't think I could stand it.
Leigh, is something wrong?
No. Clarice, there's been something I've wanted to tell you, and I've just been waiting for the right time and the best way of telling you.
Well, usually the best way of telling you is just coming out and saying it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just don't want you to take it the wrong way. I mean, I really appreciate everything that you and Larry have done for me, and I want you to know that.
Well, we do know that, but what in the world are you getting at?
Well, it meant a lot to me, the way you guys took me in and all. I just think that it's time for me. I needed to do what I did, and well, Clarice, I got an apartment of my own. I'm going to be moving out this week. I also think it's important with everything that's going on with Blaine.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Oh, yeah, I've been doing a lot of thinking about it.
You don't feel you have to leave because we're moving?
No, you know that. It's just that I want to make it on my own. I'm gonna, sooner or later. One way or another. I also want to show Denny that I'm not a complete incompetent.
Leigh, Denny knows that you can do anything you set your mind to.
Maybe.
He's already proud of you. He told me. Leigh, you have to give him a chance to show you how much he's changed. You always expect the worst from him.
Because that's usually what I get.
Look, I think what you're doing is real great, and I know that Denny's going to be pleased with the way you're showing your independence.
Think so?
Yes, I think so. does Sally feel about this?
What, the apartment?
Uh-huh.
Well, she's not exactly crazy about the place, but I think with a little bit of fixing up, she'll be just in love with the place.
You really like her a lot, don't you?
Does it show that much?
Yeah, it does. But I'm your sister, and you can't hide too many things from me.
I do like her, Clarice. A lot. In fact, it just might be more serious than that. I may just be in love with her.
That's okay, Liz. I'll try to find it myself. Mac.
Were you looking for something?
Yeah, I was looking for the contracts that Pearson had sent up from legal.
That what you found there?
No, that's not what I found.
I see.
You didn't really do this, did you? I mean, you didn't have a private detective spy on Mom and Mitch. It was that lawyer, what's his name? Bond, he did it, right? It was his idea.
Mr. Bond did insist on it, Jamie, yes. But I agreed to go along with it.
Why?
Because I told him I would do anything absolutely necessary to keep Rachel from taking Amanda from me, to get permanent custody.
By spying on them?
I don't like it either, Jamie. It's almost as repulsive to me as what's in that folder.
Mac, this reads like some sort of cheap magazine.
Yes, I'm afraid it does.
Well, you're not going to use it, are you? I mean, you won't allow that to be presented in court, will you?
If I'm forced to, Jamie. Yes, I will.
Mac, don't do this.
Don't do this? You mean you've changed your mind? You approve of Rachel's affair with Mitch?
Mac, it's not for me to approve or disapprove. You told me yourself it's between you and Mom. I always find myself caught in the middle, though, no matter what I do.
I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm so sorry you saw this.
But I did. And now Mom may be punished. She may lose the child she loves very much because she's trying to find some happiness in her life.
You saying she wasn't able to find happiness with me?
I don't know. I don't always understand what Mom does. I don't think she does herself. But I do know that right now, she's trying to make it work with Mitch.
Yeah. And she wouldn't try with me.
You love her. That kind of love just doesn't die overnight. Don't do this to her now.
I'm not trying to hurt your mother. I don't know how else to keep Amanda. Jamie, your mother left me. I didn't have any choice. So I may have lost her. I will not lose my daughter.
Whoa!
Larry, this is such a wonderful idea. We haven't been on a picnic in so long.
I know. It's been such a long time since we've done anything like a real family. Here.
I think Cory is really excited about it, too.
I'm surprised he went to the play group. All he talked about was his picnic since I told him last night.
Yeah, I know. It's been kind of rough on the little guy. I'll be glad I can start making it up to him.
Yeah, he missed you a lot, Larry.
Yeah, I missed him, you know.
Hey, okay, break. This is supposed to be a picnic. Let's cheer up, okay?
Yeah, you know, Jerry, he's about as excited about this picnic as Cory is.
It's nice of you to ask him.
Well, you know, I mean, he doesn't have a family, and he's kind of gotten close to all of us. I thought it'd do him some good.
I think it's going to do us all good.
Yeah, maybe so.
I think Clarice is right. I mean, I can't remember the last time it was we did something just for the fun of it. Now, this is exactly what we need right now. Clarice, did you get that blanket out of the attic?
Oh, yeah, it's in the living room.
The only thing that I want on your mind is this picnic. You got that?
Yes, sir.
That's better.
Oh, honey, I forgot to tell you.
What?
I talked with the real estate agent today.
Yeah?
And Mrs. Carson said that she can list the house right away.
You just can't wait to get out of this place, can you?
No, it's not really the house. It's everything that happened since we, decided to move here. Back in the old apartment, it was so perfect. We weren't ready to make that kind of commitment.
If there's something that I have learned, it's that no matter how nice a place is, if you're not happy, it's not worth it.
Hey, look,
Isn't that the truth?
You know why I did this, you know?
Honey, I know, but still living here reminds me of everything I thought that I'd lost.
I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay, honey. Someday we'll buy another house, and it'll be our own place, and we'll buy it when we're ready to.
Look, that's what I wanted all along.
Oh, Larry, it's beginning to feel like it used to.
What are you talking about? This is the way I felt the whole time. I just couldn't show it.
You two are going to have me crying in just about a minute here.
I'm so glad all that other stuff is over with. Now we can get on with our lives again.
That's right, we sure can. And it's long overdue. Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry I'm so late. I get stuck in a meeting.
Hey, listen, first rule of the day, okay?
Yeah.
You forget all about your appointments, your schedules, and your meetings.
That sounds fine with me.
Okay, everybody ready to go?
Do we have the blanket?
Wait,
What's that?
it's in the living room. Okay.
Look, how is she?
Well, she's putting up a good front, but she's very upset.
Yeah, I told her about the trial date that was set.
Oh, look, how'd she take it?
Not well.
Okay, I've got it. We're ready to go.
Well, good. Cory here couldn't wait another minute. How about it, partner? You ready to hit the trail?
Yeah.
Okay, look, wait, no. Whoever it is, answer it, hang up, and then we go. Hello? Oh, hey, Rick. No, it's no trouble. Yeah, what you got? Yeah, look, are you sure that's necessary? No, it's fine. Listen, I'll be right there. No, it's okay. Bye.
Honey, what's wrong?
Rick wants to have a meeting with me.
Honey, do you have to do that now?
Baby, I have to. I mean, if the guy's taking this much time to go over this thoroughly, I figure the least I can do is help him out. I'm just going to have to skip out on your picnic.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh, come on, Tiger. Look, it'll be okay. We'll do it again. You can have my drumstick, okay? All right, baby, listen, I got to go. We'll do it again, all right? I'll talk to you later, Jerry.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it doesn't look like we're going to be able to go.
Why not? I mean, we still have enough of a group here to have a great afternoon.
But the picnic meant so much to Larry.
I know it did, Clarice, but he said it himself. We can all do it again. I mean, now that the weather's nice, there'll be plenty of gorgeous afternoons that we can all enjoy together.
Okay, you're right.
Are we going to a picnic, Mommy?
Okay, sweetheart, we'll go.
Listen, I think the three of you ought to go, and I'll just stay here. I don't feel up to going anyway, all right?
Of course you are. And if you are feeling a little bit down, a little picnic, I'll pick you right up again.
Jerry, please, I don't want to.
No, come on. We'll toss a Frisbee around a little bit and have a cold beer, maybe. Oh, come
Please,
on.
Blaine.
Yeah, for Cory, at least for his sake.
You know what, buddy? You have a way to get to your Aunt Blaine. Okay, I'll go.
Great.
Okay, just let me leave a note for Larry so he doesn't worry.
Cecile.
Hi, Sammy.
Hi, Jamie wanted you to have this. He wants your comments before the weekly staff meeting.
Oh. Okay, that won't be any problem. Thank you.
Okay, well, if that's it, I'll catch you later, okay?
Sandy, wait a minute. Why don't you stay and join me for a cup of coffee?
No, I think I better get back.
Oh, come on. Everybody needs a break now and then, right?
Yeah, I guess.
One quick cup.
Okay.
Good. Oh, Sandy, I can't tell you how happy I am that you're working with Jamie.
Why?
Because I think it's going to be really good for him. He's been working under too much pressure lately. And I think that you can be a great help. And we know when he's working under pressure how that can affect him.
Look, that was before Cecile. I mean, it was all in Jamie's past.
Well, I hope so. But I know with you helping him, it's going to make things a lot easier.
With or without me helping him, Cecile, Jamie's going to make it. He's a strong guy, okay?
Well, I'm going to hold on to that because lately...
What do you mean, lately? Something happened?
No, it was nothing. I shouldn't have brought it up in the first place.
Come on, Cecile. What happened?
Well, the other day, Jamie had a meeting with Mac. And it was written right on his calendar, but he forgot all about it. Instead of going to the meeting, he went out to lunch with his mother.
Well, maybe he didn't check.
No, he says that he did. And he was positive that it wasn't written down, but sure enough, it was right there.
Look, it was probably just an oversight.
Yeah, you're right. It was probably just a silly mistake.
You know, if I were you, Cecile, I'd spend a little less time worrying about Jamie. He can take care of himself now.
I know he can. I know. He's going to be just fine. I'm making a big deal out of nothing.
But, if there is anything I can do, let me know, okay?
Thank you, Sandy. I may just take you up on that.
Okay.
Won't be much longer. It's just that I can't seem to get this clay to do what I want it to do.
Take your time, it will happen.
Yeah, I'm sure, but in the meantime, you're just going to have to stay put. No, put your head over there. I'm sorry. Just, yeah, right. Right, great. Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, hi, honey. Looks like you got your break, Mitch. Hi, sweetie. How are you? What's the matter? Something wrong? You look upset.
No, I think I'd like could I have a few moments alone with Mitch?
Darling, I asked you what was wrong.
There's something I have to talk over with Mitch.
Not with me.
Right. Just Mitch.
There's nothing that you can't say in front of us.
I know, but this is very important, or I wouldn't ask.
Okay. All right. You let me know if there's anything I can do.
Okay, so what is it? We're alone. Okay, so what is it that's so important you've got to speak to me alone that you can't say something in front of your mother? We got no secrets from each other.
Well, first of all, I think you know how I feel about what happened between Mom and Mac, let alone your part in it.
Come on, right, but no speeches, all right?
This is different. Listen, I'm not the only one who's had a hard time in all of this. Other people have been hurt, too.
Yes, I know that.
Including Mac.
Right. Don't want to hear about
Well, you're
Mac.
going to have to listen, because I don't like what I'm about to say any more than you're going to like hearing it.
Okay, then say what it is that you want to
I
say.
was in Mac's office this morning. I found something, a dossier. It was on you and Mom. Mac's had you followed by a private detective, okay?
Yeah, I should have expected it. I had the feeling we were being followed.
How?
I don't know. So why don't you tell Rachel? Don't you think she has a right to know about this?
I don't want her to get angry with Mac.
You don't want her to get angry?
No.
What do you expect her to feel?
You got to understand something. Mac only wants to retain custody of his daughter.
Right, which happens to be Rachel's child as well.
I know, but he doesn't want to lose her either.
Look, so what is he going to do? Spy on his wife? What's he trying to do? Prove that she's an unfit mother? No, that's not a fair game. Not this time.
Mac wants to keep Amanda.
So does your mother.
Don't tell my mother about this.
Look, I told you. We got no secrets. What happens to me, good or bad, happens to us.
I guess I understand.
I'll tell her, and then we'll decide what to do.
Liz wasn't at her desk.
No, I sent her down to the microfiche room. Come in. I'll only be a moment.
The microfiche room?
Mm.
Yeah, well, there's no rush, no rush.
Oh, it's no use anyway.
What's wrong?
I had a very upsetting run-in with Jamie this morning.
What happened?
Well, he saw something that I didn't want him to know.
I don't understand.
He was at my desk looking for something. He saw a folder of a very personal nature.
Well, what was in it, if you don't mind my asking?
No, it was a dossier, actually. You see, I've been having a detective following Blake and Rachel's activities, and he dropped it off for me this morning.
And Jamie saw the report?
I'm afraid he did.
I take it this has something to do with Amanda's custody.
Yes, has everything to do with her custody. Otherwise, I never would have allowed it to happen in the first place. But it's so important to me to see that she gets the right kind of start in life now, that I would do anything to make sure she's raised in her own home with me.
Well, I know how strongly you feel about her.
I feel strongly about all my children. I don't want to see any one of them hurt.
You mean Jamie?
Yes, he was terribly upset.
Well, did you try and explain to him why you did it?
I did try, but I just don't think I got through to him.
Well, maybe he just needs a little time to get it right in his mind. I mean, I know how strongly he feels about his mom.
Yes, he does. I just hope he can understand. I'm not trying to hurt her. I'm just desperately concerned about Amanda's future.
I'm sure that Jamie knows that.
You really think he does?
Yes, I do. And like I said before, he probably just needs a little time to think it through. You know, I remember when I was a kid, me and my mom were very close. Well, we had to be, you know. We always knew that we could depend on each other.
Miriam was a wonderful woman.
Yes, she was. You see, Mac, when you get that close to someone, sometimes it's hard to think rationally.
Yes, I know that only too well. Well, maybe I should try to talk to him again.
Oh, good. Well, I better get back to work, don't you think?
I think we both should. Thanks, Andy. I mean it. Having you here with me now is more comfort than you can ever know.
I'm sorry Larry couldn't be here, Clarice.
Yes, so am I.
Blaine, aren't you going to finish your sandwich?
No, I don't think so.
You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me, Blaine.
We're a great trio, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hey, here comes our slugger.
Come on, Uncle Jerry, let's play catch.
Oh, honey, not now. Uncle Jerry just finished eating. Let him rest a few minutes.
Okay.
Maybe in a few minutes. Okay? You go practice with that bat.
Come on, there.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Jerry.
How about it, Blaine? You want to go play a little three-handed catch with Cory?
No, I don't think so. Not right now. Thank you.
Hey, is something wrong?
No. I thought I saw something over there. I guess it was my imagination.
You're sure?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then, if you ladies will excuse me, I have an appointment with the next Pete Rose.
What were you thinking just then, Blaine?
Remembering Clarice. Something I don't think I'll ever forget, no matter how much time goes by.
Maybe you should try to forget it.
I can't. I don't think anybody could ever forget that kind of fear. You think you have, and then all of a sudden something happens and you're back there again. Running until you don't even know why. And your life and the lives of all the people you love depend on the whim of somebody like Jordan Scott.
You mean Jerry?
Yes. But others, too.
You still care about him a lot.
Yeah, I guess I do. But I hurt him pretty terribly, Clarice. I don't think he'll ever be able to forget what I've done to him. I caused him an awful lot of pain. Do you understand what I'm saying?
More than you know.
What was that all about?
Doesn't want me to tell you.
Tell me what?
I'm not going to hide anything from you because I don't think it does a relationship any good.
What did he want?
Came by to tell me that Mac has hired a detective and is following us.
So it is true.
He apparently has been watching us and reporting back to Mac.
So, Mac's going to use this against me in the custody hearing?
I don't know. But I'm afraid so. It's going to weaken the case. I don't see how it can.
Well, what am I going to do?
I don't know. I'm sorry. It shouldn't have happened.
It's not your fault. I wanted you to stay. I just needed you so much.
I'm sorry. I should have known better. I knew something like this was going to happen.
How could you have known?
I don't know, but I did. And I knew we should have stayed away from each other for a while. I should have been stronger for both of us.
No, please, let's not do this. Let's not blame ourselves. It's not going to help. Just hold me, okay? Hello?
Hi, Melissa. It's Sandy.
Sandy, why are you calling me here?
Melissa, I've got to talk to you. Can I see you tonight?
Tonight? No, I have plans to see Jason tonight.
Yeah, well, sure. Don't change your plans. I mean, I don't want you getting into trouble, you know. No.
Look, if you need me, then I'll just have to be there. I'll find a way to get out of the plans with Jason.
Without getting in any trouble?
Well, I'll be very careful. Don't you worry. You just come over to my place about 11.
Okay. Listen, Melissa, please, babe, please be careful.
Right. Look, I'll just see you later, okay?
Okay, listen. Thanks. Bye, Melissa.
Bye.
Come in, Jamie. Tried to get to you earlier, but Liz said you'd gone out.
Yes.
Well, I just thought we ought to... It was important that we have a talk, after what happened this morning. I want to talk to you about this thing with the detective.
And the pictures.
Yes, Jamie.
Mac, before we go any further, I think you should know that I've just come back from seeing Mitch Blake.
Blake? Why?
I don't like what Mom and Mitch are doing, but I did feel that they had a right to know what was happening, what they were getting into.
Then you spoke to your mother about the dossier?
No, I spoke to Mitch. But I'm sure he'll tell her. Please understand, Mac, I don't want you to think I'm choosing sides. I'm not. Or at least I'm trying not to. But it seems no matter how hard I try, I love you both. You and Mom have given me so much. But right now I find myself in the middle. And when I see something that will hurt either of you,
I know, Jamie.
Would it help? Would it be easier for you if I didn't work here?
Oh, no, please don't give that a thought. This thing has nothing to do with your work at the complex. Look, son, I don't blame you for wanting to tell your mother what I was willing to do if she tries to take Amanda from me. In fact, I'd be very surprised if you hadn't told her.
Mac, you don't have to use what's in that folder.
No, and I hope to goodness that I don't have to. Especially now that Rachel knows about the detective. But, Jamie, that doesn't change what happened. That doesn't change what's in this file. And if she forces me to, Jamie, I will use it if it is the only way that I can keep Amanda.
Think about it, Mac.
I'm not trying to hurt your mother. I'm going to do anything under the sun I can to see that my child gets the right kind of chance in life.
Mac.
Jamie, I've got to do what's best for Amanda, just the same as I always tried to do what was best for you.
Mac, think about it. Give it some time before you decide what to do, please.
I have thought about it, Jamie. I've thought about a little else. Now it's up to Rachel. If need be, I'm going to use this.
What's wrong, Larry?
I'm just a little surprised that you went on that picnic without me.
I didn't want to disappoint Cory. He was looking forward to it so much. You should have seen how he looked when you left. He was so sad.
I want to ask you something, Clarice, and I want an honest answer.
What is it?
Did you go on that picnic today just to be with Jerry? I want to know, do you still have feelings for him?
How can you ask me that, Larry? You go away for months and then you resent the friendship that I have with Jerry? He's your best friend. And Blaine was there. As a matter of fact, none of us had a very good time. Jerry and Blaine were worried about the trial, and the whole time I kept wishing you were with us.
Baby, okay, all right, I'm sorry. Forgive me, I'm a little jealous, all right? I love you too much. Okay?
Okay, honey, of course forgive you, but please, honey, don't leave me alone so much, okay? I need you with me. I need you with me now.
I have to break our date tonight.
What for?
Something very personal. But it's very important.
More important than me?
No. No. Nothing's more important to me than you are. I can't get out of it. I would if I could.
Well, is there any way that I can make you change your mind?
Oh, it's tempting. No. Something I just have to do, and I have to do it alone.
There is no way that I'm going to force you to see me tonight, Melissa. But I'm warning you. Don't play me for a fool.
I wouldn't do that, Jason.
I hope not. Because if you and I are going to make it, I've got to be number one with you. You got that?
I'm going to make it up to you. I promise.
What is this check for?
What check?
The Flashy Lady Boutique.
Oh, that. I needed some clothes.
Yes, that to the tune of $1,416.
Right.
What could you have bought that would cost that much money?
I told you I needed some clothes.
Yes, I heard you, but I don't believe it.
Jamie, I work too. I have every right to spend my money any way I choose.
Why didn't you put your money in the checking account?
I did. I did make a deposit last week.
You did? Why didn't you record it in this book here or tell me about it?
When was I supposed to do that? You're never around.
Neither are you.
Oh, look, let's not go into this again.
That suits me fine. But, Cecile, you're going to have to start cutting back pretty soon. Because your designer belt may have to be worn a little tighter.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm thinking about quitting Cory Publishing.
You're not going to do that.
That's for me to decide.
Jamie, I don't believe that. You can't be serious.
Let's not argue about it. Cecile. Can't we enjoy just one evening together?
I'm sorry, Jamie. When you make an announcement like that, it's very upsetting.
I'm gonna get out of here. As it is, I shouldn't stay tonight.
But I needed you more than ever tonight.
This is terrible. I don't like the feeling that this is happening because of me.
Is this so terrible for us to want to be together? Is it so terrible for us to want to express our love?
But it's no good if it causes you to lose your daughter.
I'm not going to lose her. No matter what happens, I'm not going to lose her. But I'm not going to deny my feelings for you either.
Brian, will you give me a straight answer about something? What are my chances in this trial?
Well, I wish I could tell you that there was absolutely nothing for you to worry about. But I can't. We've suffered a few setbacks that I think you know have been pretty disturbing. But nothing is definite yet. It never is until the jury reaches a decision. And there are several things we're working on that could have an impact on your defense. But it's very important that you keep your spirits up.
I'm trying, Brian. Sometimes it just gets really hard. Today I went on a picnic with Clarice and Jerry. And these little things would happen that would just remind me of everything I've been through. And things I could still go through. Thank you. It's, especially hard at night. I get so frightened,
I know. Just remember, Blaine, there are a lot of people who care about you and are working on your side. And I assure you that we are going to do everything possible to prove that you're innocent of these charges.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.